Have you ever had your drug dealer show up as your kid's DARE officer? Officer Trevino walked into my daughter's 5th grade classroom wearing a crisp uniform, carrying educational pamphlets about saying no to drugs, and sporting the exact same neck tattoo I'd stared at while buying weed from him 6 months ago. Our eyes met over my daughter Haley's head. He stumbled mid-introduction, knocked over the projector, and spent 3 full seconds looking like he might bolt through the window. Meanwhile, I sat frozen in my tiny plastic chair, parent volunteer badge mocking me from my chest. Let me be clear, I have chronic pain from a car accident. Medical marijuana is legal in our state, but the dispensaries are an hour away and expensive. Trevino, back when I knew him as just Trev, delivered quality product at fair prices. He was professional, punctual, and even gave me a birthday discount once. What he apparently forgot to mention was his day job as a cop in the next district over. Kids, he said, voice cracking, drugs are bad, very bad. Even when adults, especially when adults, he was sweating through his uniform. 25 10-year-olds stared at him. Haley raised her hand. My mom says some drugs are medicine for sick people. I wanted to evaporate. Trevino looked at me with pure panic. Your mom is absolutely right. Some drugs are medicine, when prescribed, by doctors, real doctors, with licenses. The presentation went downhill from there. He dropped his prop briefcase full of fake drugs. The baggie of oregano meant to represent marijuana split open, covering 3 kids. One started sneezing. Trevino tried to clean it up but knocked over his water bottle, turning the oregano into a paste. This is what drugs do to your brain, he improvised desperately. The kids looked horrified. One started crying. During the break, we met in the hallway. What the hell, Trev? I whispered. What the hell yourself, Rebecca? He hissed back. You're on the PTA. We stared at each other. Are you actually a cop? I asked. Are you actually a room mom? He countered. Turns out we'd both been living double lives. Him, decorated officer by day, entrepreneurial botanist by night. Me, Pinterest perfect PTA secretary by day, self-medicating chronic pain patient by night. We never speak of this, he said. Agreed, I replied. We shook on it. Then Haley appeared. Mom, Officer Trevino dropped something. She held up his personal phone. The lock screen was a photo of his grow operation. Full greenhouse, plants labeled with strain names, the works. Trevino went white. That's tomatoes, he said weakly. Fancy tomatoes. Haley squinted. Those don't look like tomatoes. They're heritage variety, I said quickly. Officer Trevino and I are in the same gardening club. The second half of the presentation improved slightly. Trevino found his rhythm discussing actual dangerous drugs, probably because he could speak authentically about meth being terrible. The kids were engaged, but then the principal walked in for observation. Trevino panicked again, accidentally knocked the projection screen, which displayed his personal laptop desktop. His wallpaper, a Bob Marley quote about herbs and healing. He slammed it shut so fast he broke the screen. After class, he pulled me aside. I'm applying for a transfer to Montana, he said. I'm switching to the school 2 districts over, I replied. What about, he gestured vaguely. I got my medical card last week. Officially legal now. He nodded. I'm actually resigning next month, opening a legitimate dispensary. We stood there awkwardly. Your product really did help my pain, I admitted. Your snickerdoodles at the bake sale were incredible, he replied. Were you high at the bake sale? Were you? We don't talk about it, but sometimes we see each other at the grocery store. We nod politely, buy our separate items, and pretend we never had the weirdest parent-teacher interaction in DARE history. Haley still has her certificate of completion signed by Officer Trevino. She framed it, not because she learned to say no to drugs, but because, as she says, it's from Mom's gardening friend who grows special tomatoes. Kids know everything.